Learning is lifelong. You might plan to finish your formal education soon, but you'll never stop learning. Understanding how you learn best and who or what can help you learn will make your learning more effective. In employment, learning involves a number of things. For instance, many employers want you to manage your own learning so that you'll be able to do your job better and contribute to the learning community at the workplace. Learning in the workplace means using a range of mediums to learn things, like mentoring, peer support, networking, IT, courses, and, well, like now, the internet. You'll have to apply learning to technical issues, like products and people issues, and teams. An employer will expect you to have an enthusiasm for ongoing learning and for you to be willing to learn in any setting, on and off the job. You'll need to be open to new ideas and techniques and be prepared to invest some time and effort in learning new skills. And since change is inevitable, you'll also need to learn to allow for change.
And it was pretty obvious at that stage that we were not really giving it consideration. But it wasn't long before we turned that around. And at that stage, we just imported a new treatment plant, which cost me just under $1 million. Now, I can't run that treatment plant 24 hours a day, 7 days a week myself. I need staff to do it. But I need staff who are cluey, who are wise, who understand the business, understand why certain decisions are made. And that's where the education fitted in very, very nicely with what we were trying to do. And what we found through the further education of our staff, we've developed a team that are educated. They're streetwise as far as what happens with the waste. The morale has been lifted considerably. There's less absenteeism. The flow on has been quite it's almost a unique situation where I can comfortably delegate some tasks, and I know I can guarantee that the people I'm talking to understand what I'm talking about and understand all the safety aspects, OH&S issues, all that sort of thing is all bundled in together. And the quality of the education that we receive from the Gordon is such that because it's so specific to this business and it's geared to this business, as I say, I come back, it gives me that confidence in our staff that they can do the job I want them to, and in a safe working environment. That's so important these days.
Let's think for a moment about how people learn. People learn in different ways. You may have a general idea already. Maybe you understand something best when someone shows you how to do it. You might prefer listening to information and then discussing it, but your friend likes to read it and take notes. Learning can also depend on the situation. For example, you might like to read a map to learn about the layout of a town, but watch a video to find out about its history. There are many theories of learning. It's worth investigating a few to understand your own learning and thinking style, and the related strategies for more effective learning. Have a look at some of the links on this website to find out more about the way people learn. When you learn on the job, you'll need learning resources. You certainly don't have to learn by yourself. Depending on what you want to learn, there are many resources to help you. One of the best resources is other people. People like mentors, teachers, people with experience, other students, or even friends. Other resources include things like formal educational institutions, schools, TAFE, university, other training providers, or community groups. Many workplaces offer professional development and use employers' unions and industry groups, seminars, workshops, conferences, and courses. Other workplaces use industry associations and professional organizations, websites, magazines, and newsletters, or even exhibitions. And don't forget the internet and libraries.